hey, you got to be super competitive around this.
It's like kind of like, hey, it's all a joke, but also
take it seriously.
Don't lose.
It's why I refuse to take her real golfing. The most I will do with Heather,
she'll beat you,
is mini golf.
That's the thrill of it.
That's fair.
Oh, that makes me feel alive, dude.
Welcome back to the BK Lounge. Thank you so much for joining us. As always, we are two millennial dads who just happen to be lifelong friends trying to figure this shit out. Kev, what's
happened to be?
Happen to be best friends. Just happen to be. We started a podcast together.
Just by happen chance.
Just by happen chance.
You like my George Costanza pose for this one?
Yeah, it's great. That's exactly what I want to see. Are you a marine biologist by chance, too?
No, I'm a proctologist.
Okay.
Kevin Guest asked me.
A marine biologist.
Mothers in their 30s to 40s, beware. Or 60s, who am I?
I don't think George had any difference in that.
His boys could swim.
I was in the pool.
Shrinkage.
Now, this entire episode is just quoting Seinfeld, which I'm not even the biggest fan of Seinfeld, but I still know.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
Yeah.
Penske file?
I'm more of a guy that likes...
No soup for you.
Yeah, the soup Nazi. I don't know if YouTube will like that. Yeah.
You can't say that word.
I don't think you can.
Honestly,
I really don't think you can.
A member of the soup National Social Workers Party.
Yeah.
Also, Tom Hanks' World War II documentary that's out. Really good. Really good.
You and Shane Gillis get into smoking meat or World War II history.
It's pre-onset republicanism. But yeah, I've been in it for years.
Yeah, I know you have. That's why I'm like just letting that sit for a second. I'm going to move on because I just want to get off that topic. I'm going to move on. I wanted to talk about today the art, because I think
the art of the deal. Art of our 45th and 47th president.
I hate that I set you up.
God bless these United States.
I want to talk about the art of competition, because as someone that is that is too competitive for things that in general do not matter, golf, video games, anything. I happen to marry someone that is also super competitive in their stuff, anything that they do. It's why I refuse to teach her or take her real golfing. The most I will do with Heather,
she'll beat you,
is mini golf. You think Heather will beat me in regular golf?
She puts in the hours.
If she puts in the hours,
I also think that would be. You'd have a date with Jeffrey Epstein if that happened, buddy. All of a sudden, come home, you'd have a Tiger Woods Nike towel.
Right.
Yeah.
The reason I bring it up is because, like,
I agree though, because me and Britt aren't competitive.
You
sucks.
are the most laid back person.
And Britt is too. But when we play, when you brought this up to me earlier, I was like, I'm not talking about mini golf. I don't think I've ever beaten Britt in mini golf, and it pisses me off because I'm like, my short game's my shit. I was like, let's go play pitch and putt right now, and I'll show you who's boss.
Yes, that I think, because I, as much as you try to not, like, I have had inner discussions with myself of just going like, hey, this isn't serious. You don't need to be like
makes it
this.
worse.
And it makes it worse. Whether it's
worse.
Real golf, mini golf, video games, whatever.
Mini golf's bad, dude. That's the most mental.
Mini golf is worse.
Mental golf.
I always think back to the Happy Gilmore scene of him at the putt-putt with Chibs and just going, "You're gonna die, clown!"
Yeah. Yep.
Like, that's exactly how I think about
that clown.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's like even the movies and the TV shows like Happy Gilmore, like those stuff that we grew up with were also like kind of like said to us, hey, you got to be super competitive around this.
It's like kind of like, hey, it's all a joke, but also
take it seriously.
Don't lose.
Right. Yeah.
That's
like,
yeah. You get to the end of mini golf. Have you ever been happy, except probably the one time if you ever got it? No, it's like, oh, win a free game.
Yeah.
It's like, especially after that, just entire 18 holes of mental gymnastics.
Right.
You get there and you're like, God damn it! You know that's not even.
Yeah, right.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. It's supposed to be an even tee box,
Yeah.
and this is rocky as shit.
What's this course rated?
Yeah, right. What's
Yeah.
the slope rating on this?
Yeah.
What's my GHIN handicap?
Yeah.
The GIN or whatever.
At least I hit all fairways.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's the mini golf is the only sport where
No, you can. No, you can. Because sometimes they have the you go in the water or you go into the sand. There's like little sand things.
Yes.
And I would consider going up to the wall also, not hitting a fairway.
So what do Heather and I do, knowing that we're super competitive and like mini golf and take it way too seriously? We sign up for a mini golf tournament in Avalon, New Jersey, hosted by Surfside.
On top of the is that the course that's on top of the shop?
No, that's
the one that's not grass.
right. I know which one you're talking about. I don't know if that one's in Avalon. We're not
Stone Harbor, Avalon.
Stone Harbor, Avalon, whatever it is. No, so this was
just super poor Jersey shore towns.
It's just super poor.
Man.
This actually, as we were, because we are Wildwood goers. Heather has. I was
a very affluent area.
Yeah,
for
right,
the Jersey Shore. Yeah.
So
that's where the Kennedys stay. I think.
It's very funny. It's the Kennedys stay at. Yes.
Yeah, Wild Hood, dude.
I just laughed at, like, it goes Avalon, Stone Harbor, Wildwood, and then Cape May. Yeah. It's like this like sandwich of just like what
Spring City's in there somewhere too. That's the most rich one. People that
I don't even know if
I think it's Spring City, dude.
Surf City?
No, Spring.
It's Ocean City, Atlantic City, Ocean City, Avalon,
Spring.
Stone Harbor.
Dude, I know it's a Spring. It's like Spring. I'm pretty sure it's Spring City. It is.
I know there's a Surf City on LBI. It's one of the boroughs or whatever.
This Spring City. It's by those places, and it is like a place that would go like literally. What I said earlier was a joke. Avalon, Stone Harbor, super rich.
Yeah.
Super.
Oh my God.
Unbelievably nice areas. The Spring City place is the type of place that would go back and be like, ha. Avalon, Stone Harbor, like
it's like
only one boat in the dock. What are these people on food stamps?
It's like the Martha's Vineyard.
Yes, I was trying to think of that. I was like, the one place where it's like Cape Cod, and it's like
it's
y'all want to see money,
right? Heather and I visited Martha's Vineyard once, and it was just okay.
You didn't go paddleboarding, did you?
No.
Okay, thank God.
No,
thank goodness.
No. We took Mowgli with us, our lab, and it was right around the time that Uber debuted Uber Pet or whatever it's called. It allowed you to bring a pet on board.
I would never do that.
So we took, obviously you have to take a ferry to Martha's Vineyard. So we took the ferry and we walked around the whole island or whatever you want to call it. I guess it's technically is an island. And at one point we were like, we are way too far away. It's hot. Mowgli's been walking around all day. Let's get an Uber. So I purposely pick Uber Pet. And as soon as we get there, the woman's like, "Oh, I accepted this, and I didn't know you had a pet." I was like, "You accepted you
Uber Pet,
you you have it as an option." So she made a fuss. I'm pretty sure I got like 3-starred or 2-starred, and I was like, "This is bullshit as a rating. Like, it's not my fault that you don't know how to read." As an Uber driver, DoorDasher myself,
who cares about the ratings, bro?
Ratings absolutely don't matter unless they're absolutely egregious. I'll tell you the lowest rating when I had people in my car when I was doing regular Uber X driving, lowest rated person I ever had was a 4.6, and that's still like in perspective that's pretty low.
It's just like this goddamn economy,
right? Yeah, right. But they were nice. I was like, they must have just like had 1 or 2 bad rides somehow, and the driver was just a dick and gave them that bad rating. Which like goes back to that competition, and it's like
taking Uber rating seriously.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it. Even being like, I'm gonna give this person 3 stars. It's like, yo, who gives a fuck, dude? It just don't give them a rating at all. That's the way.
It takes a lot for me to. It would take a lot for me to like actually give someone 4 stars.
I was gonna say, well, you're a little bit different because it's like I feel like you kind of do if like you do drive it. It's like I feel like. I mean, the rating still doesn't matter because you get what you get what you get. And you don't get upset.
I can show you on my phone. Like doing DoorDash, it shows me what I need to have as a rating to be like on probation or whatever, and it's like a 4.2. Like it's almost impossible to get a rating that.
But if you got, like, say you got a DoorDash or you got like an Uber, you're probably gonna give them 5 stars.
Oh yeah,
Brotherhood, buddy. Like,
yeah,
it's like I'm not gonna dick you over.
Like I just said, it's tough for me to like, even if the person made a wrong turn somewhere and like delayed us by like 2 minutes, by 5 minutes even. I'll still give them either, like you said, I just won't rate them.
Yeah.
That doesn't harm them. Or I'll just give them 5 stars because like they got me there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they got me there at the end of the day. Like not that
you
big
could have
deal.
done that anyway. You're gonna make a wrong turn.
I forget where we were going. It must have been. No, I know where it was. It was the second time we went to Scotland with my dad, and this time my sister came along. We took an Uber up to JFK Airport, and we went really early. And the guy made a wrong turn somewhere.
Oh, Jesus. All right, so you're now not talking about a 2-minute delay.
Right. but like, it was early enough in the morning, if I remember correct.
Probably like 20 minutes.
It's still, but like, no, my dad's a boomer dad.
Yeah.
How early did we get to the airport?
Like
Too early.
Yeah, 4 hours.
So like, at the end of it, you
got you got to the gate 4 hours.
Right,
early. Yeah.
right. So I was just like, I remember my dad asking me, like, what should I rate him? I was like, just give him 5 stars. Like,
he drove you from Yardley to JFK,
right?
bro.
Like, you know how miserable it is to like find out that you got a trip up to JFK and you probably aren't making that much money out of it. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I want to go back because this, I promise, this all leads back to competition. So Heather and I sign up for this mini golf tournament.
How'd you place?
I'm convinced, I told you this off air, I am convinced we finished top 5. I'm convinced of it. Can I give you my logic before you give me that snarky look? Like, a son of a bitch. So, the format was just combined best score. So, like, if I shot 47 in total or whatever the number was, Heather shot a 47, that was our total. So, 94.
Okay.
I am convinced.
Wait, so they would just take the best score and times it by 2?
No. Like, if we both shot a 47, we had a 94. If I shot, like,
it was 48, 47. Okay.
Yeah, it was our.
So I was gonna say, if it's only the lowest score, then they add them. I was like, that's.
It was best.
Why not just 47?
The best score.
I guess.
Best score like determined who goes first and all that.
You both played 18 holes. You add
them all up. Yeah, exactly. And they had, so it was an event hosted by Surfside, which, like, if you don't know Surfside, local to the Philadelphia region, have exploded as a brand.
Are you gonna pull out a Surfside hat?
I should.
Yeah, that would be a whole way.
Surfside.
Hilarious,
to get the official sponsor of the BK Lounge. Yeah. That could be you, Surfside. So,
Cook's gonna have something to say about that.
They're our soda. We need an alcohol.
Yeah. Gotcha. Jack Daniels.
Yeah, that's fair. So Surfside had people at each hole doing the scoring for us. Like,
I was gonna say, I thought they were giving out drinks. I was like, this probably would have been.
We did get 2 free drinks after the fact, after the round.
Yeah, that would have been a sloppy game of mini golf, dude. Then you would have had Happy.
Honestly, that would have made it even more fun.
Yeah, then you probably would have had a Happy Gilmore incident somewhere on that.
Yeah. Yep. So, I'm convinced that we were in the top 5 because they announced only the top 2. First place won like $8,000. Second place.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that, dude.
I was waiting for that. It was a $10,000 in prizes.
Jesus.
Yeah. So first place won $8,000.
Could you imagine $8,000?
No.
Play mini golf.
I know. That's why we signed up for it.
Is there a tour?
I don't know.
Maybe we should look into that, dude.
I think the BK Lounge mini golf tour. How's that sound?
I'm like the guy from Stick. That kid from Stick. Show.
So
just give me a sponsorship exemption, dude, and I'll be off.
Right. So I'm convinced we were top 5 because second place, which was the only score they announced for some reason, they shot like an 85 combined score, which is respectable. Like, that's not bad.
I mean, they did better than you.
They did. We were in the 80s. I'm convinced that we were either 88, between 87 and 90. Or 87 and 89. I was trying to do the math.
You're doing the classic golf. What'd you get back there? You got a 1.
Yeah, right.
2, 3. We got an 87 to 89. 87 to 90, maybe. You probably shot a 103.
So I'm convinced we were top 5. You can't tell me otherwise.
First 4 losers, okay?
Yeah, if you're not first, if you're not first, you're last.
No money. 2 free drinks out of it.
Got 2 free drinks, so it was worth it. And we had to dress up in a costume, and we did.
Jesus Christ!
We just dressed up as caddies. We went pretty basic, and
It's pretty good.
Our team name was 2 Under Parent instead of 2 Under Parent. Par.
Yeah,
pretty good.
Pretty good, dude.
You'll be shocked to hear.
Guys, not many creatives over there in the Cornfeld household, huh?
Heather's not going to be happy with that. She's going to come after you.
Hey, Heather, play me a mini golf.
You know
me and my not competitive wife will smoke you too.
Thank you for bringing it up because of how I've seen Heather play mini golf before. I told her at this competition, you are not allowed to pick up that club above your head in anger. Oh my God.
Yeah, you gotta when you got a player like that on your team, you gotta let the beast out, dude. That's probably why you lost.
Maybe.
And you kept the shackles on Heather, dude. You can't do that.
I'll give you one guess of who was the only person on our team that got a hole-in-one.
Well, and do you think that she's gonna be mad at me for the creative comment? Yeah, real smart, Billy.
So she was the only one that got a hole-in-one.
Oh, I thought that you were.
No, it was
I
Heather.
thought that's what you were saying.
No,
I was
it
like,
was Heather.
dude.
It was
I make a
100%
creative joke, and you're like,
almost
hey,
had
but guess
2
what? I got the hole-in-one, and be like,
She almost had 2 or 3 hole-in-ones. I got close to 1. It was
you
funny.
just said that you got one.
No, she got one.
Oh, she got one.
Can
Okay.
you focus?
Okay.
You don't even listen correctly. You can't
still
see
thinking.
and you can't hear.
I can hear.
Even though you can hear.
I can hear very well, actually.
Apparently not, because you just misheard that.
That's just the dumb story. Nah, I'm kidding.
Nice. Real nice.
Yeah.
So the hole
Just a
that she made all the what?
Just a geezer.
Yeah, that's the hole-in-one that she made. It was right by the DJ they had, and we had hats that said Dad and Mom. She made the hole-in-one, and the DJ just goes, "Mom, Mom, Mom."
That's
Mom.
awesome. That's awesome.
That was a nice ego stroke for her. I bet that was pretty fun. So
Ego stroke.
I got annoyed because again, I am too competitive of a person. So as we're sitting at this bar,
Yeah, you're totally a ball marker, mini golf type of dude.
no, I did. So the way they worded it,
I'll move that over 2 club blocks for you.
so 2 things happen. So if your ball,
Goes the wall.
Goes
I was
against
gonna
the
say,
wall.
I think that I was just thinking about this so differently. I don't think you should be able to move it. I think you gotta. It's like going in the woods in golf. You should have to
they
do a crazy thing or bank it or.
they made us play it. They said you can move it a club head length or whatever it was.
That's what the typical.
away from the wall, but it was a 1-stroke penalty.
Ooh.
And I was like, all right, well, I'll just play it off the wall. Like, I don't care.
Did you like try trick shot? Like
I thought about now that
dude, turn the putter over.
I didn't need to, but like there was enough of a gap for both instances where Heather had this happen to her, and when I had it happen, we just
Go off the boards.
I didn't do it, but now that you say it,
Putt backwards.
yeah.
Maybe you would have won.
You know what's funny? A couple episodes ago, I talked about how in tennis I didn't have a backhand. I just switched forehand from right and left. Heather does that in golf. She will
Goes
putt
left.
right-handed or left-handed. And I've asked
Mini
her
golf.
several times.
Mini golf, I could do that. I could play pitch. I can play pitch and putt with a lefty.
I don't think I could play righty. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't.
think
That's
we'll
why I
have to do an
used to.
experiment.
That's why I used to play or used to have a lefty pitching wedge in my bag.
I remember that.
Because God forbid if you ever get, it's
Up on a tree.
yeah. You find it. People would say it's a waste if you're gonna go by the club rule too. Like how many clubs you have in the bag. It's people say it would be a waste, but it's like yeah. Instead of it could save on a par 5 a 10 or a par like a snowman. It could save you from that from only getting like double bogey
Right.
or
Yeah.
can really harness in a disaster.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nothing is worse in golf than having like a par or bogey start. And you're like, hey, this is going to be a fun round. And then the next hole.
par round, you might as well be you're thinking about the tour.
Yeah.
You get to hole 2 and you're like, I think I could do this.
I'm going to say, well,
Yeah.
it's like the, where's
I'm
the
gonna start
first
playing 36 holes. 36 holes a day.
It's like the John Daly meme of, where's the first hole? And what's the course record?
Yeah.
That's exactly what you're feeling after hole 1 when you get, if you get a birdie, I've gotten like 2 or 3 birdies in
Played
my
a
life.
lot of
first
a
hole.
lot of golf. Never gotten a birdie off the first hole. That would be talk about an ego stroke, dude. That would.
It's the worst because you're just like,
I'd be calling Nike going to the second hole.
Yes,
dude.
the competitive edge that flows in your brain just is astronomical.
That would have the
because especially like
meltdown written all over it, dude.
Especially like in today, like I keep score on my an app called 18 Birdies. Seeing that -1 on the screen
and the color change
and the small color change in red, just the competition overflow in your brain just takes over, and you're like, son of a bitch.
Why Magoff's so sweet too.
Yeah,
even though it sucks, you're just like, man, let's be honest. I just shot 15 under. Like,
right.
It's like, all right, yeah, you know, it's just a game.
Especially like if it's a mini golf course that doesn't just have the worst mini golf course is the ones that have all 18 holes as par 2s. Like, don't be cowards. Like, put a par 3 on there.
Put a par 1
or par 1. Make it really crazy.
Wow, there's some holes where it's like, yeah, you should get a hole in one. Or if like it's one where it's like, oh yeah, hit it into the stream. Oh, what are you doing there? Oh wait, there's a grate. Oh,
I had that.
Roll them on.
I had that moment. I didn't get a hole in one because, like I said, Heather was the only one on our team that got a hole in one on this at this event on Tuesday.
You did some cowboy shit, dude. You thought that there was a
no, but there was a hole where it was safe on the right, water on the left. So I told Heather, like, because she had to go first, I was like, just go to the right and then we'll play it as is, and then I'll figure it out. So she got it close. And I hit it actually intending to go to the right, but again, because of my competition overflow, I accidentally went to the left and into the water. And I was like, son of a bitch.
You pulled a tee shot on a mini golf course.
Right.
Congrats, dude.
I sliced it like I always do.
Oh, my God.
But it was one of those like, oh, you can actually hit into the water because it'll drift it into the hole. Missed the hole in one, but still. I was like, God damn it.
Got a 2-foot birdie putt and 2-inch, 2-inch birdie putt.
Yeah, so it was fun. Like I they already at the after party, they were like, we might have to double the prizes. I was like, oh, sign me up, buddy.
Seriously, did you bring your own putter?
No, I'm not that crazy.
You had to use the.
You had to use like if.
Let me ask the size of the putter you used.
I don't know, up to my belly button.
You want that?
Yeah.
Oh, I always go super short mini golf.
Do you?
Yeah. Almost.
Do you just feel more comfortable doing that? Like, I would hate being that far bent over.
Funny joke, dude.
Yeah.
No, I like because you get a little bit more. I don't know. It's kind of like it's a crazy comparison, but like a smaller skateboard where it's like, you can do more like finesse stuff on it.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I feel like I have more control over it. So if I wanted to, like, I mean, also wild, but like go and like hit the chop where you can like kind of have the ball like spin like it's a crazy pool shot or something.
Put some English on.
Yeah, exactly. Like I like having, and that's the time to bring that out. That's the time to bring the and one bullshit out, dude.
Right.
Not doing that on the course.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've always liked the smaller. And again, every time I played Brit, it's always the time where I don't have. I'm like not in it to have fun. I'm like I gotta win this, and I'll get a regular putter like up to here.
The only I think the only time I brought, and it wasn't even brought it was just there because of the chip and putt course.
Oh, Snipes. Yeah,
was at Snipes when we were growing up going to golf camp. Like that, like using my putter at the mini golf course was. Do you remember this? This was also a moment when my competitive edge just took over, and I almost lost it on a kid. There was a kid during that golf camp who
the liar.
He was a liar because at the mini golf tournament that they hosted before the chip and putt tournament, he putted, and if it skated over the hole, he said, that's a pop out, that counts. And then he applied that to the chip and putt course, and he got caught that time. And they were like, what the fuck are you doing? And I remember playing on the mini golf course with him, and he did that shit. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. My competitive edge, like competitiveness, not even edge, just competitiveness there, like almost lost it.
I ratted that kid out.
Was it you?
Yeah, dude.
That's funny.
But I did it in the same way I do. And be like, I guess it's like, I guess that if the ball just goes over the hole, then it counts, right? They're like, what? And I was like, oh no. I saw. That's what he's been telling me. I didn't know any better.
Right.
It's like, fuck this kid. I
Yeah, you play
absolutely
dumb. Yeah. Oh, playing dumb is the best.
I was
way
being
to
a
do it.
snake, dude.
Yeah,
Obviously.
Of course. Like that
Chip
was
and putt tournament week, dude.
when you're
I
14,
would
15 years old.
stepped on you. I would have stepped on you and spit in your face to win that tournament, dude.
When we're 13, 14,
Kid I didn't
15
care
years
about.
old, that's exactly how we
Trying
did
to get
it.
this kid arrested.
Yeah, right next to Morrisville.
I think someone should check his bag. I think the kid has weed in it. He's saying something about white powder.
We were right across from Trenton, so
Yeah.
it was right in the wheelhouse. Yeah.
For real.
So I enjoyed it. I tried to be as least competitive as I possibly could, but then you remember that there's $8,000 on the line for this mini golf tournament, so hosted by Surfside, and I'm like, well.
Now, were you competitive with Heather, or were you competitive just to win?
For this, I'm obviously competitive just to win.
So you guys, maybe next year you guys should you should go in being like, this is it, but play each other. Because you two are so competitive.
Yeah.
It's like if me and Britt went in and we were like gonna be competitive to win it, we wouldn't win it. But if we went in just for like
I do
have fun.
Yeah, I buy that. I think that
if you guys would have been competing against each other, it would have pushed you guys to greatness. Point guard 1, point guard 2 syndrome.
I don't disagree with that. It's kind of like
Jalen Hurts 2.
Right.
Yeah.
Or that I like AJ Brown, Devontae Smith type of thing, pushing each other to the limit. Only one of us has to go to New England now.
I was gonna say, then you pull out a book, you just start doing some cowboy shit, pulling out a book and stuff. All of a sudden, you're taking putts on a elliptical bike.
Right. Doing push-ups in the driveway or sit-ups in the driveway.
T.O.'s the man.
That just popped up on my feed of like 20 years ago today, or 22 years ago.
And Drew Rosenhausen's like
had been 20 because it was 2006.
Pulls out that cell phone. And you were like, when I saw that, I'd be like, that guy is the most high tech.
Yes.
Like richest man in the world. And you see him now. It's like, dude.
Yeah. Nothing.
Drew Rosenhaus is a loser.
Dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, but like, I think there's more competitiveness around us than we want to think. Like we were just talking about Uber and DoorDash. As an Uber driver and a DoorDash driver, they make it competitive in the app. Like they make you feel guilty about declining orders, and
I could see that.
Like about that. Take a guess what you think my acceptance rate of an order is.
Can you see any specifics on the order when you get it?
Good question. That's a great question. Here's what I'm given whenever I see an order for DoorDash. I'll do DoorDash first. I see the amount of miles that I have to drive. Okay. That's from where I am on the app when it sends me the thing, driving to that restaurant to pick up the order, then driving to the house to deliver it. So all of that, it tells me the miles.
Okay.
It tells me the restaurant I'm going to. It doesn't tell me the exact address that I'm delivering it at, but it tells me the general area. So say I'm in Warminster. Say I pick up at the Wawa on Street Road in Warminster.
Chickies, whatever.
It will also tell me, oh, you're going to Willow Grove. You're going to Abington. Something like that. Then it will tell me the amount of money that I am making, and it will, in parentheses, will say including tip. So that's my information. Yeah.
Your acceptance rate?
What do you think I will pull it up as you're thinking about this. What do you think my acceptance rate on DoorDash is for
42%.
The last 100 orders I have been given?
42%.
It's a good guess. Tell you right now, it is lower.
My original one was 33.
Tell you this right now.
Is it lower than 33?
It is lower than that. I'm going to show you my phone.
Just tell me what it is.
15%.
Whoa, dude. Whoa.
Yep.
Holy smokes. You're accepting 1.5 orders out of every 10?
I decline more orders than you could possibly imagine. And it's the sole reason because I am not taking a $3.75 order for 15 miles. And the amount of times that I see that kind of order pop up on my screen is a lot more than you could possibly think.
So I totally get that. I mean, I would probably be doing the same thing. But also, part of me does think, like, if you grinded that.
That's the logic that they want you to think.
Wouldn't it be? Because would it ever be a loss?
Oh, that's 100% a loss. Like
to you.
Oh, yeah, that's a loss immediately. Seeing an order for $3 to drive.
So you want to make any, even if it's like 10 cents, you want to make any money. You'd lose money on it.
100%. Because if you're factoring in the gas that I have to burn, the
Oh,
wear and
they don't. See, I never knew that they don't pay for like gas or anything.
No,
like that.
I'm responsible. I'm a 1099. I'm a contractor.
Ooh. I thought that would always be like put into like the service fee or something.
No.
15% seems pretty that seems pretty high now.
Right? Right. So when I first started doing Uber and DoorDash, even before I got laid off this past April, like when I was helping pay for Heather and I's wedding. So we're talking 2018.
Yeah.
So 8 years ago now. I joined and you judge me for this, but I think it's actually been a pretty useful tool. I looked up the subreddits for DoorDash. I know. Look at the face that he's giving.
Such a loser, dude. Oh my god.
For these services, and immediately the common frame was these billion-dollar companies of Uber and DoorDash, or however the multi-million-dollar number.
Can I please have your Reddit username?
It's my. You know exactly what it is.
Sweet BH Core 99.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm looking at everything that you've posted on Reddit. I think this is one of the funny. I think it's gonna be one of the funnier. You comment on Reddit, dude. That's a great news for me, dude.
I'm shocked that you haven't found me, because what was the app that you told me to check out that you were like, you need to get on this? It was like Neighborhood Watch or something.
The neighborhood app. Yeah. Dude, that's just the.
Those are my.
That's
favorite.
Just the geezer. I'm just trolling on that thing. Dude.
Those are my favorite because it's similar to if you have a Ring camera. You have.
I think it's the Ring. Like yeah.
The amount of people
it's the social network for the Ring.
Right. So I always crack up when someone says there are police at Street Road in York.
What's going on?
What's going on? I always comment, I don't know, probably something that required first responders.
See, I'm different. I go, Stacy, glad to know that someone else has such a mindfulness for the community. Don't know it for certain, but the rumor is there was a triple murder in the parking lot.
Oh my God, you go.
And something. Obviously, these reports aren't true yet. And then, or I'll go way opposite, where someone's like, you know what? It's like ridiculous when it's some typical like get off my lawn like Karen comment.
100%,
bro. That is like I get fired up then, and I'm like, oh, dude, this person's such a piece of shit. And then it's like, hey, listen, this is maybe why I go. There's bad. It's bad. It's bad.
There was a couple days ago where I saw one, and it was a guy writing a love letter to his son to come back home. I was like, what the hell is happening right now? What is this place?
See, that's the kind of shit you got to send me.
I do need to send you? All right.
No, dude, I'm responding on that. Right.
See, the only problem I have with this.
That's my comment. I know already. Papa. Papa. I'm lost and I can't get up.
The only problem that I have with that app is that my real name is on there, so I don't want to comment.
See, that's the thrill of it.
That's fair.
That makes me feel alive, dude. It makes me feel really alive.
So you're competitive in your own sense of like
I'm not competitive.
The thrill of the chase or something? I'm not really sure what that is.
Nah, dude, I'm just on there taking souls.
Yeah. But like, so on this Reddit page, I was like, let me see what I should be looking out for when I go to do Uber and DoorDash for the very first time.
This is perfect. This is the playground for me, yeah.
And the general consensus was look for $1.50 a mile, $2 a mile for all the orders, which is like a general good rule of thumb.
Yeah.
The amount of times that happens, though, is like obviously next to zero. 15% of the time I'm accepting a rate or an order.
Pause.
All right.
Not the actual video, but pause. So thinking of that, you should try to develop an app for people to pair with or use with Uber or DoorDash to be like, this is the amount of money you'd get. This would make it worth it. Or
there are apps already out there. They're all shit.
Make a good one.
Because they charge you to use it.
Go free.
So I don't think it's worth it. I see what you're saying.
Dude, go home. Ask ChatGPT to do it for you.
I could.
I'm done.
But the problem,
even just for yourself.
Yeah, I should do it just for myself. But like living in Warminster, it has a good market
Yeah.
for what I earn. Like
There's a lot of places close by that
Yeah.
nothing's really too far.
Nothing's too far. The only stuff that I like get pissed off about
Stuff could be annoying.
Like I said, the only stuff that really pisses me off is like I'll be sitting. There's a Five Guys in the shopping center where the Giant is. If you're familiar with the Warmest area on Street Road, that's my like park spot. I will just hang out there because that's a good medium. Like there's a Wawa half a mile down the road.
That's your Fast and Furious race hangout.
Yeah.
So you're playing PS2 in the back of a
the amount of time Pimp My Ride. Yeah, but that's when Pimp My Ride really could have came in handy pimping out my car. That is where I will get these orders. And a lot of times the only time that I'll be like, fuck these people, I don't understand what they think they're getting out of this, is I will get to Ben Salem, to even Doylestown, like pretty far trips, like mile-wise. Not time-wise, but miles.
Yeah,
even to Northeast Philly, like the far Northeast Philly of like Somerton,
above the boulevard,
Bustleton, those areas.
So it's in between the turnpike.
They'll be like less than $10 for that amount of miles, and I'm like,
nuts.
What is? And the one that will send me over the edge of like this is insulting are the shop and order or the shop and deliver. Where I'm going to Giant, I'm going to Wegmans, I'm going to the supermarkets and doing these orders. And I'm like, how? Now, I'm shocked you haven't even brought this up. I'm sure there's someone watching this.
I'm just thinking about that. I do this all the time. I'm an agent of chaos. I also don't care at all.
I'm curious. There's someone yelling at our episode right now going, Bill, maybe they tip in cash. And you would think.
No.
They 100% do not. The amount of times that they tip in cash is less than 1%.
I think that's probably even over exaggerated.
Yeah,
I would say I think it's closer to zero than it is to any other number.
Because I have been tempted if it's like a
maybe it happened once.
Like I go out,
older dude.
Yeah,
that's it. But why would you accept that?
I've been tipped cash once in my time, and I've done over 1,000 deliveries now between Uber and DoorDash. It's crazy.
That's not. I think that's one is ridiculous.
Yeah. So I have been tempted, and this is how the competition theme comes back, is after a while you feel a little bit guilty declining all the orders.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, all right, I'll accept the next one. I don't care what it will be. I'll accept it. Maybe I'll get tipped in cash.
No.
You never do.
No.
So at that point, you know what's funny? I told you 15% is my acceptance rate right now.
Yeah.
Guarantee you last week before
20.
It was like, no, it's probably like 7. So I probably had like a good week.
You've been whoring out on DoorDash right now.
I was like, I'm getting good orders. Because like they want you, what they do is they will try and convince you like this is the only order out there right now. Yeah. And if you decline it, they may bring it back to you after 5 minutes for like a nickel more, literally a nickel more.
Yeah, it's
25 cents more. Someone will finally accept it. Now back to this Reddit thing.
Okay.
One of the threads that I recently saw was a person asking, has anyone actually accepted every single order?
Okay.
Like it was a genuine, just like thought curious post on
I would have been like, does anyone have above a 60%?
Right.
Acceptance rate?
Someone showed proof that they have accepted 100% of their orders, and this guy got demolished in the Reddit subreddit.
This guy seems like a real winner.
Oh my God. You know how much it takes for me to comment on something?
Obviously not a lot, but yeah, continue.
That was good. I set myself up for that. I was like, bro, you're wasting so much gas. You're wasting so much wear and tear on your car. And he tried to convince me
like a DoorDash lifer, dude.
Right.
It was like a Cowboys.
And I was like, I don't know what you're doing, but you're not doing it right. Like you cannot be doing this. Even if you were to deduct every possible IRS deduction at tax season that you're allowed to do. He was trying to convince me that it was the smartest thing he's ever done. And I'm just like, nope.
See, so that's where you get me. Because at a point, I even was just thinking, I was like, well, I can see a scenario where that is like, let's say you have enough money, you're fine living, like, you know, you're alone, or like say your wife died, like you have no family, and like you're driving DoorDash, and it's
Okay.
like this is the way that I'm just like spending my days. Like there are Uber drivers that are like that.
There are a lot of Uber drivers.
Like old guys is like, oh, I'm retired, you know,
Yep,
I'm
100%.
retired. I just do this. They probably just go on, they accept everything they get, and they go off. It's like
I think
2
they might be
hours.
a little lonely. They just want to
Yeah,
talk to someone.
talk to people.
100%.
Like totally, that would be if he was like saying that, I'd be like, dude, you're a dickhead. I would even be like apologize, being like, yo, I didn't know that was your. But being like, this is the way that I'm doing it. Like
Yeah.
this is the way I grind. It's like, all right,
He said something like, "I'm the only one." He was trying to convince the
yeah,
group.
no wonder you're the only one with 100%.
Right.
Yeah.
He was the only one in the community. He knows everyone. It's a tight knit community that we live around here, and I'm doing the best I can. And I just replied with, "Your tight knit community is paying you shit, brother.
Yeah.
They're not paying you
You're
anything."
a slave. Is it Is it like local? Is it the local subreddit? Oh, okay.
No, like
I want to know what community this is.
it's like I don't think there is. I'll have to look it up. I don't think there's a Philly DoorDash.
Probably there for sure.
I mean, there's a subreddit for everything nowadays, but yeah, I don't think. This guy definitely wasn't local.
Yeah, it's probably. I mean, what is it? It's not going to be like the sticks where it's like, yeah, there are 4 stores.
Yeah, I don't. It's tough because like I can't imagine someone living in like rural Mississippi or
You're in a place like New York if you're not even driving.
Well, you can do biking.
That's what I'm saying, but biking, but like still, then is it worth it to? Then you don't have to go off like the gas to, like the order with your gas.
Right.
It's more of time.
Yes, like if you are a biker and you are paid $6 for 7 miles, that might be a little bit.
Or you get
more...
a drunk kid's $90 Chinese order that's 4 minutes away.
Right.
It's like that's the shit you want. You do 5 of them. It's 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You're good for the night.
I don't want to guilt trip people into thinking like they're not tipping enough. Like in some
I do.
You do? Okay.
I do. It happens to my wife. My wife does it all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
And I can be completely honest with you. It is not for the driver's sake. It's because I'm like, I really wanted Steve's, and you're gonna lowball him.
Right.
Just give him 20%. I want my goddamn food.
I've never been. I know I'm tipping well because I've never had to like wait an excessive amount of time.
Yeah, I've had to before, but I think sometimes I do think that there's no drivers.
Yeah.
Like
Uber, when I was doing Uber X, I remember being able to
random weekend, like 3 o'clock on a week, like I'm telling you, I've never had a problem at 1 a.m. getting Burger King.
That's true.
Ever.
I don't like.
It's usually there in like 12 seconds.
Yeah. I am one of those people, call me old, whatever you want to do. I don't like driving at night anymore. I know. I know.
I don't either. I don't like driving at night during the day. So
I can't.
No more.
I'm not a fan, and maybe it's not even the fact of driving at night. Like I am comfortable driving at night. I don't feel like getting out of my car, delivering food, getting back in, even though I'm in the suburbs. I'm not in the city. Yeah. Where shit can go down and all that crap. Shit can go down anywhere.
Back to tipping with cash. How many times do you actually hand the package
That's
over?
A great question. I
avoid my drive.
I can't imagine. I have to imagine I'm judging someone more for telling me I have to hand them the order rather than the person not tipping. I'm judging the person I have to hand the order to more than the person that's not tipping.
Dude, before COVID, I thought it was like a hack, and I literally, it was before we had kids.
Yeah.
Me and Britt weren't even married yet. We just had bought our first house, and I would put on the DoorDash, I would say, my wife is pregnant and our baby is napping. Do not knock. Just leave it on. Leave it at the door. And
innovational.
It was before you even had to leave it at a door.
Oh, really?
Because it's still in my thing.
Okay.
It's like my wife's bread. I thought I was a genius, dude. Being like,
oh yeah,
I don't have to see these people when I'm being an absolute fat ass.
Yep.
Hell,
I love that I have the ability to just drop off a person's Taco Bell. I don't even ring the doorbell.
No,
because I don't need to. Just snap a photo. Yeah. There it is. Walk away. They're happy. I'm happy.
It's always the most awkward thing if I'm like taking out the trash and get something in order. If it's like Instacart, I'm getting the fuck inside. Yeah. But if it's like, I'm like, oh man, I forgot we ordered DoorDash. And then they give me the bag. I'm like, oh, hey. And then they're like, I got to take a picture. It's like, dude.
It's the worst.
I walk inside, I'm like, I don't even want this anymore.
Right. You're so ashamed that
Yeah,
dude, some internet-
seriously, yeah.
Thankfully now when those situations happen, if the person says leave a door and
You can put handed to.
I can hit handed to customer and that's it. That's the end of it.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. But it all feels like a competition. Like it I feel guilty for even though I have a 15% acceptance rate, I feel just as competitive to accept something as I do when Heather and I are in a mini golf tournament to do that. Like it's super frustrating.
Yeah,
and the other thing is
totally different. And the prize, it's not like it's like sometimes it's like $2 a mile.
Pretty good.
Or let's play 18 holes of a child's game and you can win $8,000.
Right. Yeah.
So you're all over the place competitively.
All over the place. Yeah, it's crazy. It's the fact that I get excited to the level of a $2 a mile order.
Or getting upset that you didn't accept somebody's $1.50 order.
Yeah.
Like you're that shallow. You're that shallow.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm just like, sometimes I definitely have declined an order where I'm like, shit, I should have accepted that.
That's my bad, bro.
Yeah.
You go Donovan. My bad.
Yeah. I threw a worm burner instead of,
My bad.
That actually, to close this whole thing out about competition, that's why I even though I've said, and I know we have a clip out there of it, like sports don't matter as much to me now that the girls are here. But like
sports.
I still get what?
Everything sports.
Yeah.
Everything sports to me.
I still get like aggressively angry when the Eagles lose or during that first hour. And then after that, once 5 o'clock hits, 6 o'clock hits, I'm like, all right, I'm done.
Dude, it's over. Me and Kev play water guns, and first it's me versus him, and it's a very serious thing, trying to get each other.
Yep.
And then it turns into me and him getting Brooke and Britt, but they don't even know that we're playing a game. And I think that me and Kev take it even more serious.
Yes.
We're going full on, like, hiding behind, checking corners, doing some, like, textbook CQB.
Doing, was it SOCOM?
No.
The Navy SEALs game that we played at
CQB, dude. Close. You obviously didn't watch any gun videos during the pandemic.
I did not.
Close quarters combat, I think, or whatever. See, I'm pretty sure it's CQB, but it's like when you go into the room, you gotta check the corners. Clear the corners, rookie.
Okay, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Bravo 6 going duck.
Nah, dude.
I'm
Commissioner Gordon.
Oh, yeah.
Clear the corners, rookie. It's like the 13th time I've quoted
The Dark Knight.
Quoted The Dark Knight today. Yeah.
Dark Knight is a great movie.
Yeah.
I will never not watch that. All right.
No.
So all of this to say, I don't know how the hell I'm going to handle competition when the girls are competing in like toddler soccer and stuff like that.
That's probably going to be the opposite. They're probably going to be
laid back.
They're going to be like, oh, we're going to win. I know, I'm saying, but you guys are going to be like, push the competitive so much. They're probably going to be like, this sucks. I don't even like this anymore. Or whatever.
Yeah, that's definitely a fear. 100%.
And then be like Kevin Brooke, and it's going to be like, it's been like, guys, when you lose, who cares?
Right.
And they're going to be the ones that's being like, I'm going to kill this person. I'm going to win. Like, I'm going to step over everybody to get it.
Right.
And I'll also be like, you know what? That's not me, buddy, but you do you.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Support you either way, bud. Love you either way.
It's not like the one being like, you got a red card because you did that. I can't believe you talked back to the ref. It's like, hey, that ref had a mouth on him, you know? Whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
He deserved it. He was twice he was out of line.
Has anything happened for you? Because I know Kev's in T-ball and soccer. Has anything happened where you're like, I'm going to give this ref a piece of my mind or this umpire a piece of my mind?
Dude, he's 4.
Yeah.
No, dude. And I've been in that situation. But for YMS, Brooke got an email. It was like, we still need 3 head coaches or 4 assistant coaches. And she was like, oh, Kevin Den, because Kevin and Den are on the same soccer team.
Okay.
And she said something. I was like, this is the day before the Jose Mourinho documentary came out.
Okay.
There. I was like, oh, you guys should coach. And I know that I didn't even talk to my brother about it yet, but I know that both of us were like, if we could guarantee that we're obviously the coach of Kevin Den's team and we're like a head coach and assistant coach.
Yeah. Could be fun.
No, I bet you we both are like, yeah, hell yeah, we'll do it. But I also know my brother, just like me, is like, yeah, this is way too much. Not doing the job. Just being like, I'm gonna have to tell Britt and M that we want to be the coaches, and it just seems like a whole thing. So I don't know.
It was a very small barrier they had
But
to
if
create for
if
yourself.
Em and Britt were like, we signed you guys up, you're the coaches, and did whatever, we'd be like, they didn't even need to tell us. They were like, we could have went the first day and be like, you guys are the coaches.
Right? Yeah. You showed
We
up.
both to be like,
what?
The only thing we'd be upset about being like, we didn't bring any whistles or anything. Like,
Yeah.
you guys got to prepare us for this. Like, we've gotten dressed up. Like,
it's the ultimate catch-22, because if you tell you and your brother in advance you don't want to do it, but then if you tell them you two at the event, you're like, all right, but we don't have anything.
It's like this is gonna be the most fun thing in the world, or like back to competitive or not competitive. That's where it gets. I might start taking this way too seriously, because then it's like sports. You're like, you know what? I think I could be Jose Mourinho.
Right.
This is probably how he got his start. I want a 4-year-old saying that he would leave in a body bag for me.
Right. We talked about a couple weeks ago during the World Cup that USA has to reinvent the
I'm the man
development system. All of a sudden, Dennis and Kevin are the ones that are doing it.
Yeah, dude. Sir Alex and Jose of the U4 soccer.
Yeah.
It would be really fun.
It would be. I don't disagree.
It'd also be really fun to get that jacked up and like yell at a ref.
Yeah, 100%.
The whole drive home, all silence until you get like right before the house and being like, can't believe that guy.
I think there's a small part of me that's like, do I want to be a coach in baseball just to say I got thrown out? Not a parent. I think parent's different than coach.
Baseball, absolutely. Just to say, for me, it would be to say,
I was thrown out by a 15-year-old.
No, I would say to the 15-year-old, you know, my ass is in the jackpot. You know, my ass is in the jackpot. Come on.
Yeah.
And to kick dirt.
Yes. Yeah.
I was a U12.
The one manager that threw the base as a grenade, like a grenade, or the rosin bag as a grenade. Yeah.
It's to take the goal, throw it out. But you do forget, I coached like
you did
U10 soccer.
Yeah, I remember you did.
Yeah, got state cup, dude. It's like I'm actually a pretty successful coach.
I also resume
coached Central Brook South soccer. Like I have a pretty good
track record.
Funny thing is, it's like then obviously I'm gonna be the head coach, dude. I have the experience, but then it's like, hey, but you're blind. I'll be like, shut the fuck up, so are you. I'll be like, who gives a shit, dude? No, I don't.
Yeah, competition is just very funny.
Yeah, that's the dumb shit that I would be competitive about.
Right.
We'd be. Yeah, we don't want this to get in between our relationship as brothers, so we don't want to coach together. What if we have coaching philosophy differences? That's the dumb stuff that we'd be competitive about. We're like, you know what? The only way to win this game is not to play.
We're gonna do total football for toddlers.
Yeah, dude. Seriously, we're not giving up a goal. We're parking the bus. We're putting this back. We're gonna play counterattack. He wants to play this expansive football. Actually, it'd be probably different. He'd be playing 10 men behind the ball. I'd be playing 10 men above the ball and get the goalie involved at points.
Yeah.
I'd have a 4-year-old goalie playing at middle like he's Manuel Neuer.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'd make him wear the collar. The turtleneck. Turtleneck. Oh no, both turtleneck
and the helmet. The Peter Check helmet.
Call him Peter Neuer.
I love it.
It'll be great. I'm gonna make Kev a goalie now.
I don't know how. Like, I'm gonna have to temper my competition expectations as the girls get older. That's my fear.
They might be competitive, and
we'll see. I don't know. Thank you so much for watching. As always, make sure you follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, all that fun stuff. Posting daily clips. MySpace. As soon as Tom brings it back officially, because I know he announced it. Yeah. We're still waiting for. Because right now I looked at like a music website.
Yeah, that's why this podcast is sponsored by MySpace too. Me and Tom have been in correspondence, trying to get it off the ground as quickly as possible. So all right, future, we'll have updates to come.
Sick. #ad.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you know, Tom was my top friend.
Yeah. Oh,
he was
he was all of our top friends.
Yeah, no, but he was
yours.
Yeah,
you guys
just like Jay. It was me, him, JR. We were hanging out always. We were working on it. We were kind of like the Northeast, like Apple.
Okay.
That's why they call me the Steve Wozniak of Yardley, the 19067.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Make sure you follow us on that as soon as it goes live on myspace.com, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube as always. See you next time.